Our top story. A Jawan of the Assam Rifles on the rampage in Manipur in what could be the single biggest instance of a uniformed personnel killing colleagues. The Jawan posted at Ukhrul in Manipur shot at and killed 5 Jawans and a junior commissioned officer. After the shooting spree, the Jawan fled, taking with him some weapons. A massive army operation is on to find him. Joining us now for more on that is NDTV's Kishle Bhattacharjee. Kishle, we know now that the Jawan is absconding, but any news on what brought on this incident?
Unfortunately, Bani, there's still no clarity on why the Jawan actually opened fire with his service rifle last evening at about 5 p.m. And this is an area called Awan Kusum, a remote area in Ukhrul. Ukhrul is on the hills of Manipur, dominated by the Tangkhul tribesmen. And just to give you a little, perspective on why Ukhrul is important in this whole situation is Ukhrul is also, in a sense, almost the headquarters of the NSC and IM, the unofficial headquarters. There are a lot of NSC and IM militants who are holed up there illegally because, according to ceasefire ground rules, they're supposed to be in Nagaland and not in Manipur. And there's been a standoff for the last 3 days between the Assam Rifles, the personnel, and the NSC and IM militants in that area. Initial sources have said that yesterday's incident could have some relation to this standoff, though Assam Rifles official sources have denied any such relation between the Jawan running amok and the NSC and IM and Assam Rifles standoff. But there is a situation in Ukhrul, and that's probably important in the overall understanding. The other thing, Bani, is that there has been tremendous disgruntlement among the Jawans of the Assam Rifles who are more or less, in large numbers stationed in Manipur and in Nagaland. We had reported earlier about the Jawans raising their voice against the job services, against their the transfer policies, against other such, perks which they are denied, which they feel that they get much less than they deserve. And there has been disgruntlement. So that could be one reason. The other reason that has been ascribed is that there was an altercation between this Jawan and his colleagues and the junior officer. But still no clarity on what happened. There's a massive operation going on. It is a forested area. At night it was difficult to carry on the operation. By daylight, the operation has been intensified. Vani?
All right, Kishle Bhattacharjee, we'll have to leave it at that. Thanks very much for joining us. And some facts about the Assam Rifles, a paramilitary force of the northeast. It is, in fact, the oldest paramilitary force in the country, raised by the British in 1835. It has 38 battalions, all of them deployed in the northeast. It's both a counter-insurgency force as well as a border force guarding the Indo-Myanmar border. Assam Rifles is under the Home Ministry, but its day-to-day command remains with the army. Almost all its officers are drawn from the army and sent on deputation for at least 3 years. And there have been many such incidents of Jawans killing their colleagues. In April 2008, a CRPF Jawan in Jammu, who was on routine duty near the Vaishno Devi shrine, fired at his colleagues, killing 2 of them before turning the gun on himself. In November 2007, a CISF Jawan killed his colleague and then took his own life in Namrup in Upper Assam. A CRPF Jawan shot dead his senior colleague in August 2005 at the residence of Union Minister Dayanidhi Maran. The Jawan was facing departmental inquiry in which the other was a witness. A BSF constable committed suicide after shooting down a colleague and seriously injuring another in West Bengal in August 2003. A head constable fired at and killed a BSF Jawan and injured a head constable in the border district of Ganganagar in Rajasthan.